crapola. Right. Ditch that. Take that. Take that. Best not to run out. But yeah, I don't have the booster anymore, do I? So it's interesting. Everybody building big bases here, and I'm wondering, like, why? But maybe until we get an ornithopter where we can fly around like that, or we could just fly in and out. Kind of feel like where is he? He's over here.
Welcome back. If you're eager for... I bet that felt... You proved your mom... Lanov is a Samuda addict. Good. Remember...
Yeah, a lot of people keeping big bases in this area. But if I look at the map, like if we zoom out, it goes up to there. It goes to there. This is way off the mid. Like you, at the very least, you want to be in the mid, but all the good resources are going to be up here, right? Is my guess. Anyway, we need to now try and make our way to the new area. Is that my bike? That's my bike. There's a gap straight ahead. Literally, if we keep going straight ahead, we should find a gap. There are bases here now. Look, I'm seeing a few more. Interesting. here looks like a decent place to start. It's not the flattest place in the world, but I can live with that, I think. Or maybe over here. Yeah, here might work. Look at that. Yeah. We're not on the open sand here. Nope. Right. Two of three. Okay, that's fine. Right, favourites. So... one, two. I need to get something up to give me some shelter at least. And again, this is just a temporary outpost. Right, walls. Ceiling. Okay. Right, give me a quick... oh, a bike park for now. So the bike isn't left down in the elements, or in fact, in which case, let's make this... no. No. Okay. Right. Let's quickly go get my bike. Okay. Right. How big's this? Maybe one more. Some of these machines get pretty big. No. Okay. out of granite. No. Right, let's go to the bike and get some scrap metal. No, that's not what I wanted. Right, manage. Manage. And give me power. Right, put that back. Let's get rid of that. And give me the fuel cells. Deposit. So at least we got a shield up. The other thing I need to build now is the blood purifier. So silicon and complex. Oh, I didn't bring any complex machinery. No. Okay. And what do I need to build the storage? So that I can build. That's iron ingots. That's the small storage. That's steel. Okay, so we can build a couple of these. Let's get some of these up. And I can at least empty the bike. So let's get these storage thing. 1 and 2. Okay, so we'll put in the iron ingots in there, the copper in there. And on this one, we'll put in the vehicle battery and that. There we go. Right. Okay. Managed use. Right. Mats in this one. And then, oh no, and then we've got some of that. There we go. And then in this one, I can put in the money and the fuel cells. Take that. It goes in here. Last bit of salvage metal. Good. Right, we just need to find granite. That's all carbon iron ore. It's the one thing I need that I'm come here for, but I actually need granite. Kind of feel like you should get a bit of granite with every thing that you mine. I mean, there's tons of this carbide stuff, but there's granite. Please don't tell me that's the only bit of granite in the entire area. There's some. Just want to get the base enclosed, get that roof on. Alright, and now we're here. Let's just pick up some of this. I think that should be enough just to do the roof. Got liter johns on us, but we're going to have to be aware that we have no blood purifier out here at the moment because we need complex machinery. We forgot to bring that with us. At least there seems like a decent amount of mats around here, certainly for the ones that we came for. Not seeing any iron though. That's interesting. I'm not seeing any iron. It's almost like you just come here to collect this and bring it back. Or vice versa. Yes. Yeah, there's no iron. There is no iron. Interesting. Right, well, we've got the base enclosed and it's got some power. Yeah, so I need complex machinery. What's that? That is, that's wind trap stuff. These are the new fabricators. But there's no iron here, so the question is the base where we are better, and this is just a mini outpost to collect stuff? And okay, so then I think we just need to get ourselves a blood refinery. Doesn't even need to be a big one, right? That's the point. It just needs, we just need to have one. Or two, because they're not that power hungry. And then we need one of these. And we need... do we need one of these? Don't think so for now. Right, what we should be able to do... we have no water. This is going to be the problem. So we don't need this here at all. Right, so what we're going to do is demolish. we're going to make it significantly smaller, and it's basically just going to be an outpost for us to collect stuff from. So a couple of blood purifiers and some storage for now, just while we're collecting mats. And in fact, a lot of these mats we can end up running back to a lot of those mats we can end up running back to the other base. And I think, yeah, we're going to keep our base where we are. Right, so right, there's our lead to John. So that's done. Right, mini base. What could we do? We don't even have any blood packs on us. I might... Do you know what? I might actually run back, take back the materials that we've got. How long is this going to run for? $14 days. Right. And we've got no more left. Do we have any more left? Yeah, we do. Right, so that's now running for 20 days. Good, that's full, right? Perfect. Okay. So, I want to take... No, I want to take the money back. This stays. And then I want to take the carbon ore back, the silicon, the steel, the copper, and the iron. So we're going to take all of that back with us. Okay. Right, well, at least we've realised that actually this probably isn't a good place to hang around and have a base, because there's no iron ore here. So I think this is just going to operate as a mini forward outpost to collect collect all the carbon ore stuff and take all of this back with us. Okay, storage is maxed. Yeah, because it's going to be a pain having two massive water sources and stuff, so yeah. Right, let's put this back. In fact, I don't need to. I can take all of that with me. That's the only thing that needs to stay, and we're going to drive back, pick up some blood packs. Bring them back here so that we've got some water here, and we should be good. We should be good. Right, so we're going back to our base, which is there. I'm just going to have to be careful of that quicksand. Once I brought some water back to this base, then my plan is to complete the contracts in the area and then start building new sets of gear, but I'm not quite sure how that's going to pan out. Hang on, what does that mean? What does this mean? I don't know what that means. Doesn't look like it's quicksand. No, because I can drive through it. Okay.
Sector weather alert. A large sandstorm is approaching.
9 hours. Yeah, it's an interesting one. I mean, on a lot of games, I'm used to moving base to the new area, moving base to the new area, moving base. Whereas this doesn't seem to be that way so much. That definitely explains why I've seen so many massive base builds. What does that mean? Okay. Right. Let's empty the bike. In. Oh, and that. Meow. Cool. Excellent. Right. And we got tons of water. We were running one down, but actually we don't need to. Extract to fill up my lead John. Right, we can make 112 steel ingots. The only thing we're missing